Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BIOAQ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched the video from the past week, but it's about time. And what do I mean by that? Well, like I said, if you watched last week's video, it just was all about, it seemed, this red line right there at 0.05 acting as resistance, and as I called it, just kind of a thorn in the side of the bulls. But today it's not only did the price get above it, but it definitely stayed well above it. And not only did it stay above it, it actually continued to separate away from it. So that's much better of a sign when the price not only stays above something, but separates from it. So that's exactly what happened here. So definitely some updates need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is actually just get rid of this line down there. Yeah, that pertains. It's not relevant, though, and I don't want to have lines everywhere, so we'll get rid of that. And then the big update here, and like I said, this will mean more to those of you that have been watching it, but this is just based on a foundational rule in charting. When levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So 5 cents, one of the newest areas of support. The near-term level of support, when you say, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above 0.058. But don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 0.058, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. Because, yeah, not only do you have now 0.05 as a level of support, but as I've talked about in past videos and will continue to talk about, you still have the overall trend indicator right there, that purple line, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price is above it from a trending perspective, as long as the price stays above it, that's the name of the game. So yeah, as far as assuming, of course, you care about a broader term time frame of things, yeah, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls own the chart 100%. I'm not even going to talk about levels of resistance because, in my opinion, right now, it's just all about building higher bases and going through healthy consolidations, because as this chart has shown over the past couple of weeks, as long as higher bases are being built, everything else will eventually take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So yeah, 5 cents was without doubt an annoying level of resistance, but it has officially been broken. So now just keep on building higher bases and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.